Now I'll show you how to play Minesweeper my way. Many computers come preloaded with the game Minesweeper. The goal of the game is to open up all of the squares without opening up one which contains a mine. If you step on a mine, you lose. It usually has 3 levels, which only differ by size. The drawback to playing the largest one is that with so many squares, you almost always end up being forced to guess. The middle one is 16 by 16 and contains 40 hidden mines. That is the one that we will play. In this intermediate size game, you only end up guessing about 1/3 of the time. It is a stressful game because they designed it to be a race against the clock. Once I learned to ignore the clock, I had a whole lot more fun. Then I discovered how to make Minesweeper far more interesting. Instead of marking the mines and then double-clicking on squares that have already been uncovered, I changed the rules. Mines cannot be marked. This disables the double-click function. Now you can only open squares that are covered and which may contain mines. Okay, let's play Minesweeper my way. When you recognize this combination 1, 2, 2, 1, and here's why that's a 1, 2, 2, 1. This needs 1 bomb. This one needs 2. This 3 has a bomb, so it needs 2. This 3 has 2 bombs, so it needs 1. So this is actually a 1, 2, 2, 1. When you recognize that, the bombs are located in front of the 2s. So we can open this one and we can open that one. And since this is a bomb and that's a bomb, this has to be open. about every 100 games or so, you may get a special treat like this game. I've reached a dead end, and it looks like I'm going to be forced to guess. But all is not lost. I may be able to use logic to solve this Minesweeper. Since the mines haven't been marked, the game was unable to record the number of mines that have been located. So I have to go back through and count all the mines myself. When I do, I find that I located 35 mines, meaning that there are 5 remaining. When I count the number of squares in the upper right corner that have not been opened and may contain mines, I get 19. So our odds are pretty decent. However, if we can use logic to figure out where the mines are located, then we won't have to guess. When I encounter one of these rare treats, I get out a pen and some graph paper, like this one. I write the number of outstanding mines at the top. In this case, there are 5. Then I represent all boxes in the area by numbering squares on the graph paper. A circled number represents a box that has been opened, which contains a number indicating how many mines it touches. Uncircled numbers represent unopened squares. Here's how I attack this problem. I know that there is a mine in either box 1 or box 9. There must be a bomb either here or here in order to satisfy the 2. So I try to locate the mines for each possibility. If I can locate all 5 mines in both cases, then it may be possible to find safe boxes to open, which will then give us information that will help us avoid the hidden mines. Let's look at option A. If the mine is in box 1, then there must be a mine in box 10. Since the 3s have been satisfied, the remaining mine for the 2 must be somewhere in boxes 2, 3, and 4. So now we have located 3 mines. Satisfying the 3s also means that there must be a mine in box 17, which forces the 5th mine to be in box 18. Now we examine option B. This one is a little more complicated. A mine in box 9 means that the 3 next to box 16 needs a mine in either box 11 or box 16. Therefore, the 2 directly above it will require a mine somewhere in boxes 2, 3, or 4, just as in option A. Now we must look at 2 possibilities. If the mine is in box 11, that forces a mine to be in box 17, which forces a mine to be in box 18. That gives us 5 mines. However, if the mine is in box 16, that forces a mine to be in box 18, and the 5th mine would have to be somewhere in boxes 12 through 14. From this analysis, I deduce 2 things. 1, there should be a mine in box 18, but that path would not help me choose between the other options. And 2, I can safely open boxes 5 through 8 and 15 and obtain information that may help me solve this without guessing. So let's open those boxes and see if we can get any helpful information. Boxes 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 15 were all safe as we assumed. This 2 has bombs here and here. This is box 18. One of our assumptions was that this box contained a mine. That assumption was correct. We can open safely box number 19.